I feel like I clocked it. I feel like I genuinely clocked it. Why we end up having these dreams, goals, ambitions, and then not doing anything about it, man. And it's simple. You're just not hungry enough. You haven't been broke enough to understand. You haven't been broke enough to really understand why you should be going so hard. Additionally, you haven't got a strong enough reason as to why you should be going so hard. It's that simple, man. Because me personally, I continuously have these thoughts of wanting to give up, wanting to stop everything, and just be a bum. Sometimes I'm thinking to myself, cool, I've made a decent amount of money over the last year. Why not just be a bum and do nothing? And these thoughts come up all the time. And that's why, like, the mindset is so important. Like, the mindset is everything. Because naturally, if you've been or you've come from a really broke place, and we could be talking about broke in terms of, financially, but there's many ways you can be broke or just broken as a person. And it's not until you really hit that rock bottom that's when you really decide what the type of person you want to be, because you can continue moving in that same direction, or you can change things up and start being the person that you'd be proud of, being the person that you'd be like, you know what, I'm proud of myself. And these things don't happen overnight. That's the illusion that social media's got going on. It doesn't happen overnight. Everything takes time, but it does take you having that self-awareness to be like, yo, I need to pattern up, I need to do a bit more, I need to have bigger goals, I need to create certain habits in order for me to hit those goals. And that is really difficult, man. But it's the reason why 90% of the human population, maybe even more, just stay in a really mundane, boring, same sort of lifestyle for the majority of their lives, instead of the other 10% or 5% of the human population that are living their dream, basically living their dream. So got to think, man, even though these things are hard, being broke is hard. Going to a 9-to-5 that you hate is difficult. Going to a 9-to-5 that you love is still difficult, because you still have to perform. So no matter what you do, everything's going to be difficult. So if you want to choose the easy route of doing nothing or the bare minimum because you can't be bothered, then you're going to stay in that same position. And that is a difficult position to be in, because it's not, the easy route is not an easy route. You're now living paycheck to paycheck, or you're in debt, or you're just not doing things in the right way that can really help your life advance, basically. And even if you've got this ambition to be wealthy and create generational wealth, like, that is more difficult. That's really difficult as well. But everything in life, whether you choose the easy route of doing nothing or choosing the hard route of doing something productive, none of it is easy. It's all difficult. So you need to choose your hard and just try and stay focused and keep going, keep showing up even when you don't want to. And I'm speaking this to myself, basically, as well as I'm speaking to you, because it's very difficult to stay grounded. It's very difficult to stay focused. It's very difficult to stay disciplined sometimes, even with the right habits. But you have to push through it. And let's say you don't do as much as you should have today, you don't want to make that a consistent theme, or it will just get worse and worse.